It is estimated that damage caused by Hurricane Sandy will be between, ready, $30 and $50 billion. And much of that will be picked up by the taxpayer. Our pal John Stossel says that is not good. He joins us now. So, about 20 years ago, you had a little beach house, lavish beach house in West Hampton Beach out on Long Island, and it got swept away by a hurricane, right? Right? Gone. Totally gone.
Totally
right,
gone.
I think we have pictures of that. Do we have pictures of that we can put up there? So Stossel's house floats out to the sea. 20 years later, that same area got hit hard. And you say what?
I say the government should stop insuring areas like that and people like me who are stupid enough to build on the edges of oceans.
So you say, that's not Stossel's house. I thought we had the pictures, but I made a mistake. You say that if you buy a waterfront property, that what if nobody wants to insure you? I mean, what is that?
Then you take your own risk. Then the private insurance market is saying you build in a risky place. Then don't build there.
All right, so you say nobody can live near the water then?
No, anybody can live near the water
but
who
you
wants
can't get
to.
Insurance.
Well, then take a risk with your own money, but don't ask the taxpayer to cover you.
How much did the taxpayer cover you when your house got swept away?
It was about $250,000, and at the time that covered the whole cost of the house.
So FEMA, was it FEMA money that you got?
It's FEMA money.
Right.
I said to my father...
Did you cash a check?
Yeah.
Do you feel bad about that?
Yes, I do. I won't do it again.
Should you do $250 back to the government?
I give more than that to charity. I'm not going to give it to the government. It'll waste it.
So that's true, and that's my beef too. So you say that if you're in any kind of, like Malibu, California, maybe you're up on the hill, but that's a fire zone. So if you're in any kind of zone that may be risky, the government should say, hey, you're on your own, and if you can find an insurer who's going to do it for an exorbitant price, that's all right. But if you can't, hey, tough.
Exactly. And the private insurers are experts in figuring out what's a good risk. That's information that the government obliterates by saying, oh, we don't want anyone to lose, we'll cover you.
Yeah, but they cover you at a higher rate. I mean, they're not giving you a bonus on this. If you have to buy insurance, if you have a beachfront property.
From the government?
Yeah, you're paying a lot of money.
But they're not paying the real cost, because otherwise the flood insurance plan wouldn't be billions in the red.
But you're paying more than you would to a private company if you have to buy FEMA insurance, government insurance. I had to do it a couple of times, and I know. So now you have a lot of rebuilding. President Obama is out there with Chris Christie, and they're best friends now, and they're sharing ice cream cones, but the government has an obligation, I think, to rebuild New Orleans and Katrina and to rebuild New Jersey, do they not?
They do not. They have an obligation to get out of the way so you can rebuild if you want and provide roads and infrastructure.
Who's going to do that, though?
People, free people who choose to do that.
So a storm or an earthquake or a tornado rips apart a town, and you say the government shouldn't help out at all?
The government should keep the peace, make sure there's no looting, and leave you...
But no rebuilding money at all?
No.
Well, who's going to rebuild it then? Who's going to do that?
Free private individuals who have the money, who bought private insurance, who want to take the risk.
You know, I mean, there's a lot of different circumstances. There are people who rent, people who this. You say no relief at all?
No relief at all. Charities do it better. FEMA's incompetent. FEMA...
But New Orleans might not exist today under your... It might not be there.
So be it.
John Stossel, everybody. You can write him. No. Hard guy. Plenty more ahead as the factor moves along.